Hello. Welcome back to November 12th. And today's devotional is, it's going to be November 12th, of course, out of the good book that I got for a very good sale. Um, the 1 year devotional with Jesus from Joshua Cooley. This is a very fun devotional book. All right, let's go. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race, and I remain faithful. 2 Timothy 4, verse 7. So, what happened to the Apostle Paul? It's one of the biggest mysteries in the Bible. The books of Acts, Scripture's partial biography of the great missionary, theologian, and pastor, ends abruptly with Paul under house arrest in Rome on false charges of stirring up trouble in Jerusalem. No one knows exactly what happened to Paul after that, but we can make a pretty good guess. Based on 2 Timothy and other ancient historical sources, many Bible scholars believe Paul was released from his house arrest after 2 years and took a final missionary trip to Spain before being imprisoned in Rome again. According to the early Christian tradition, Paul's second imprisonment was in Rome's infamous Marmontine prison. Marmontine was an approximately 600-year-old cistern. I don't know English. Cistern. An underground well carved out of solid rock that had been converted into a jail cell. The ancient historian Sallust said the prison was 12 feet below ground, and neglect, darkness, and stench make a hideous and fearsome to behold. Paul was, in 2 Timothy, lonely. He was cold and lonely. Most of his acquaintances had deserted him. When Onesiphorus, one of Paul's friends, arrived in Rome, he had to search hard to locate Paul. As the elderly apostle wrote his last letter, he knew his life was nearly over. Here are some of his final words to Timothy. As for me, my life has already been poured out as an offering to God. The time of my death is near. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race, and I remain faithful. And now the prize awaits me, the crown of righteousness, which the Lord of the righteous judge will give on me on the day of his return. And the prize is not just for me, but for all who eagerly look forward to his appearing. So, what does this mean? To his last breath, Paul remained a faithful follower of Jesus. You are called to be faithful too. Does that mean you'll be imprisoned or executed for your faith? Doubtful. But honestly, it shouldn't matter. You should still you should still go out with your faith like that, as if either you would die or be imprisoned, because we all know what's worth it. But no matter what your future holds, Christ calls you to stay obedient to him your whole life as you excitedly wait for his return. For a lifetime of faithfulness you will receive the crown of righteousness, indescribable heavenly rewards. Stay faithful and enjoy eternal blessing with the Savior. So, now what can we do practical? Boldly share your faith with others. It's one way to be faithful to Jesus. So, you can either do something like this, do a daily devotional to somebody, or spread the gospel online via shorts or something. Or just people you meet, just talk about how good the Lord has been to you. Because pique their interests, talk about him. You understand? And yes, if you are as bold, share the gospel of good news. I'm still struggling with that. I'm trying to search for places to do it, and so far the internet's been a great place because I can send it. But yeah, and also this book always has like a little fact. Did you know, according to tradition, the Romans beheaded Paul outside the city on the Ostian Road in the late 60 AD. Wow, that was a very interesting fact. Wow, that's very dark. But yeah, yeah. I hope you guys got something out of this, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow maybe.